Instagram.
This is very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this.
Landscape and portrait.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh god.
Like of them, or the
Yeah.
team also.
You can take some of Sonia.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she does
Yeah,
it. She needs official photos for you
Yeah,
too.
and then one or two that you already sent.
Oh no, I'm just
Oh.
taking what is happening during the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you could get one that's a sneak peek of Sonia like writing the book.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it'll be good for Juliet.
No, it's for Jaslyn for
Oh,
the
yeah.
presentation they have.
Oh yeah, see, don't you want to help Jack?
Oh, Jack.
Yeah, see, we must help Jack.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm interested.
By the way, this is already recorded.
Okay, cool.
Not valedictorian.
It's without buffing up.
No, it's fine.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone.
Gee.
Alright team, welcome to your Friday spin session. This is a rhythm class, which means we are riding to the beat of the music. Leave your bed week at the door. Set an intention for today. What do you want to achieve today? What do you want to achieve? Come here. So let's get you out. In out, in out, in out. Time to sweat and fire.
Oh my god. This shit.
That's not a time for sadness. That's a time for celebration, am I right? And we're not just talking about any part today. Oh, no. Shout out though to my homies. The Bear. The Rats. But today, we're going to be talking about a very special car. The Spur. The Tater. The Manning Shoe. The King Tag, or as people like to call it, the potato. Now, people say that we PCOS folks should cut our carbs. He said it's not good for us. But everyone, how can something so bad taste so good? Am I right, everybody? Yes. This one goes out to all our colleagues. We're going to see the whole face of the food pyramid tonight.
Hey. What's the
This is Miriam.
And this is Shannon.
And
And
together,
together, we are the Lotus Root Support Group. Ha 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 ha! Woo! As the certified LRSG. Ha 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 ha! We are here to talk about the inner workings of our pussy.
And how they don't work as they should.
The two of us both have this condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome.
PCOS or PCOS for short, it means that our ovaries are infested with a bunch of little fluid bags.
Now, I can already hear you asking, but LRSG, ha 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 ha! What are these little pimples, these little cysts doing up in there? And how'd they get there?
Well, most vagina owners know that once every month we get a period. Where we shed a whole lot of blood, our uterine lining, and our unfertilized eggs.
But when you have PCOS,
You get the period with all of the pain
sometimes more.
But none of the egg dispensing.
Instead, it stays up in your cave.
Making your ovaries look like
Moon craters,
the Pathway Pentai logo.
Swiss cheese,
And lotus roots.
ha 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 ha. And because your body goes, wait a minute, my body's supposed to be pushing these eggs out. What the fuck are they doing up in there? Your body goes haywire. Possible symptoms of PCOS include.
Well,
It's really fucking complicated lah.
there's a whole bevy of symptoms you might get.
Or might not get.
Because the Arts Council is grading us on our public engagement, we have put together a helpful little dance sequence to help you remember the more common symptoms.
DJ Head! Hair loss, body hair, irregular period, anxiety, PCOS body, and the shits. Everyone has their own little cocktail of PCOS symptoms.
We all have a whole bunch of PCOS symptoms that differ from one another.
Yeah. I
Just called
like,
And every other person who has it.
and every other person who has it will have their own little cocktail of symptoms.
It's really hard to identify your symptoms as PCOS symptoms because we're just so used to just
Attributing it to other causes.
missed periods, diagnosis, stress.
No. Got it! Got it! Fat bitch! Diagnosis? Lazy! Ah! Ah!
IBS, diagnosis, too much of that mala hot pot.
Which is delicious, might I add.
Anxiety,
Painful periods?
diagnosis,
Universe just hates you, I guess.
but PCOS affects 8 to 13% of the ovary having population.
That's more common than female Bulbasaur. In the Pokemon games, Bulbasaur have a 12.5 chance of being female. We are more common than female Bulbasaur.
But did you know that the healthcare system in Singapore doesn't subsidize PCOS treatment?
That green chest card we use for healthcare discounts? Useless!
Oh,
That income that gets funneled into MediSave in case we fall sick? Can't use it for PCOS.
That's why we're here as the Lotus Root Support Group. Ha 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 ha! To fucking spread the
To
word.
spread the word and awareness of sisterhood.
The only way we know how.
With tacky PowerPoint presentations and done.
woo,
Because if no one else is gonna do it,
The broke theatre makers are gonna do it.
woo.
now, I hear what you all might be thinking. Isn't this the same title of the show that you did in 2022? Isn't your current poster photo the exact same one as the one you used in 2022? Yes. And yes.
But this show it is completely different. It's basically Lotus Root Support Group 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my god.
In the previous iteration of the show, we largely spoke to characters.
My character suffered through a movement piece and spoken word on a spin bike and cried a lot. Well, Miriam got to rap about a love of carbohydrates and potatoes.
We fought, we cried, we almost threw up on stage. We didn't know if our friendship was going to survive the show.
So this time, We just wanted to share about ourselves. No names, no facades. Just us. So now spin by. We kept potato Red Bull.
So, let us take you on a trip down memory lane
Through some entertainment.
through some art, through the power of theater!
That's it. We have 1 hour to go to the best dress. Then what about my thing? I have to prescribe the toxin, and the schedule for another visit is 6 months. No, nothing. Disappointed. Have you been trying to reduce your stress? Okay, why harder? When you talk about weight, yeah? How about it? Losing weight will help. I've always been this way. You should try to lose weight. Because it's not good fat. You should be a long distance runner. See, all long distance runners are not fat. Are you a long distance runner? Yeah. Are you a certified personal trainer? No. Then you're not actually qualified to come this now, are you? Alternatively, you want to see a dietitian, I'm already pretty well. Do you eat fast food? Yes. Every meal outside all the time. It's not good for you, Can I request you to change the okay. Are you able? Oh, the way the one minute, there is one doctor, you come all the way back, and then you get a send to the doctor depending on who's available or not. You need again, a lot of patience with it. But sometimes ridiculous. Sorry, I can't help you. Standard procedure. You probably get the same thing from another doctor. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so confused. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I know what I'm doing. I used to do it. I just have to confirm. We already know that I'm not producing eggs, which whatever is not a problem for me. Yes, but overall, you know. Wait, I don't remember the periods, the acne, the control, but that's done, right? It's not symptom management because there isn't a cure. That's correct. That's all I need to know. Great.
Hey guys, it's Thursday. How we doing?
Good.
Yeah? Sorry, this is an interactive segment. I'm just kidding. Quick question for the audience. How many of you here like kids? Anybody? No? This side no? 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 Okay, we got a whole bunch of baby haters tonight. But that's alright. I personally love kids. I think they make really good Nike shoes. For legal purposes, that was a joke. On a more serious note, I think kids are really dumb because all they do is just make shit, eat shit, and do shit. If you're looking for like quality content, look no further than a Reddit thread called r/kids are fucking stupid. You are
Oh my
welcome.
god.
But this is the kind of thing I can say because I was a pretty dumb kid. So when I was 11, I thought I was pregnant. So every morning, I would wake up feeling like super queasy. I would eat my usual breakfast of like bread and milk, and I'll go to school and I'll lock myself in the toilet because I just wanted to throw up. So I did what anyone would do. I went online, I went to Google it. The first thing that popped up was WebMD, and it said, "You have morning sickness, you are pregnant." First of all, how is that even possible? I was 11 hall, and I was also from a girls' school, so being in the same room as the guys just gave me the ick. But let's put a pin on that. 11 is also the age at which you learn about the reproductive system. So one day during biology class, we learned that sperms swim. Millions of sperm go on this mighty journey, swimming up a vagina, trying to outcompete each other to find an egg to fertilize. You know who else has been swimming? Me! In the swimming pool downstairs! And suddenly it just made sense. Okay, so here's what my 11-year-old brain was thinking. In order to get pregnant, you and your partner must first change into your swimming costume, head down to the nearest swimming pool, and then do some R21 stuff, you know, like turn the guy on like. I don't know. Okay, I don't king shame, just whatever. Just get the guy to ejaculate into the swimming pool, and then the sperm will swim, 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 swim. Hopefully, by proximity, it will swim to your partner. While the rest of us are also just casually swimming by. So maybe what happened was that one of the sperm lost its weight and then knocked me out. But I mean, I wasn't really trying to like figure out the logistics here because I was just more overwhelmed by the fact that I was freaking out. How am I gonna be a single mom? At 11, I was barely getting by on my allowance. I was barely making enough money trying to sell fake Pokemon cards to my schoolmates. But I know I'm not the only one in this situation. How many of you here have watched the classic Singaporean movie called I'm Not Stupid 2?
Woo!
Yes? Yes? Not the first one, second one.
I think so.
So if yes, yeah, okay. So if you recall, in the second movie, a young boy and girl accidentally kissed, and then the girl thought she became pregnant. Then they start freaking out. But then they overheard their ama telling her mothers that pregnant women cannot eat pineapples because it will induce an abortion. So that's what they did. They went and found lots and lots of pineapple, and she ate and ate and ate. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a kind of like wise thing that old women would say. So I went to get a lot of pineapple, and I ate and ate and ate. Okay, I don't even like pineapples, okay? It was really very expensive. It was like $1 at MGS canteen, okay? So it was just all really suspicious. And my mom basically just looked at me and was like, what's up? And I was like, Mom, I have something to tell you. I think I'm pregnant. She just turned at me and laughed and walked away. As it turns out, I wasn't pregnant. I was just lactose intolerant.
Oh.
Excuse me, where MD? But I did go for ultrasound many years later, but for a completely different reason. So when I was 17, I wasn't getting my periods, which honestly I thought was a good thing. Because let's be real, periods suck, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, women in the audience. Yeah, I haven't met any woman that says, I love bleeding out my vagina. Okay, men in the audience, you all look very confused. So let me try and explain this for you. Just imagine, every month, you become, in the full moon, you become this hormonal, angry monster where you're like bleeding out your ding-dong, your schlong, your wiener schnitzel. Then you're doing guy things like play football or not talk about your feelings or gym squats or something. And all of a sudden, you feel this gushing sensation like you're trying to pee. So you have to do this awkward crab walk to your friend and say, hey, bro, my behind got stain or not, huh? Okay? Yeah, okay. So I did an ultrasound and it found 11 eggs in my left ovary. So this was like, they look like little bubbles or little dots of potential that my ovaries were hoarding and not letting any sperm swim to them. The first thing the doctor said to me was, oh, you just have the right number to start your own football team. Okay, thank you. I'm not a guy, I don't know how football works. The second thing they said to me was, this is classic PCOS, you probably can't have children. People always assume that my problem is that I can't have kids. I think my biggest problem is that I don't even have a boyfriend. Have you seen the dating pool out there? I need my doctors to prescribe me a decent Bumble profile, not my fertility options. It's not that I don't think about it, because I do. It's really hard not to because Singaporeans are like obsessed with fertility. In fact, I would go so far as to say the Singapore government has a breeding king. Exhibit 1. Lee Hsien Loong in his Chinese New Year address this year asking Singaporean families to add a little dragon to their family this year. Exhibit 2. There's a song about it. Anyone familiar with this song? It's called National Night by
Yeah.
Mentos, one person.
Yes.
Honestly, you're not even hiding it at this point, okay? Let me tell you some of the lyrics. Singapore's population needs some increasing. So forget waving flags August 9, we be freaking. Like a government scholar, I'm gonna cram real hard and tap you all night like an EZ-Link card. Let's make a little human that looks like you and me. Explore your body all night like the night safari. I'm a patriotic husband, you my patriotic wife. Let me book into your camp and manufacture a lie. Oh god. That's a bit trick. They allowed these ads to happen. Anyone you work in the CBD? No?
Me.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Wow, lucky for you. Every now and then, an organization called I Love Children will plaster MRT stations to a whole bunch of perverted looking sperm trying to convince you to have children. And I'm not even kidding it. It's like everywhere. It's on the platform, on the waiting area, in the train, on the walls, on the floor. And then it just makes you wonder, they want you to feel like you're riding a cum shop to go home for a more immersive experience. But anytime I feel sad about being diagnosed with PCOS, I think about this tweet for comfort. You know, being a woman with PCOS is like being a panda. They also have really insanely low birth rates. But after 6 years of trying, Jia Jia gave birth to a healthy boy cub. There was like a whole media fanfare around it. It was like press conference. Even Lee Hsien Loong came out to congratulate the birth of this baby panda. It's verified, so you know we didn't make this shit up. Great job, new mom Jia Jia. As if saying, hey, you know, you, not you, you should be like Jia Jia.
Okay.
And if Jia Jia can do it, so can you. Ah, very good. Okay, thank you everybody. You've been a fantastic audience. And now, a musical interview.
I once fancied myself a songwriter. I used to write singable lyrics to my favorite J-pop songs. Once thought I was a genius for writing them. It's killing me, it's breaking me, this cruelty's tearing me apart. Yeah, I thought it was genius of me to rhyme me with me,
Yay.
and then with me again. But as I was thinking about my origin story, I thought about how younger me loved singing so much. And I thought it was only natural to tell you my PCOS origin by singing original lyrics to royalty-free indie folk music. Sorry, I can't actually play this. I just wanted to sound a bit more indie folk. I was just a little girl in junior college, young and so afraid of what the future holds. One day I was in a school production of The Crucible, and I was playing this bitch called Rebecca Nurse.
was affecting our hair, our periods, and our fertility rates.
And the doctors were barely giving us any advice besides.
Take birth control and lose weight, I guess. There's no cure. Bye.
And if medical professionals can't figure us out, how on earth is the general public at large going to wrap their heads around this?
Unless
Unless.
there happened to be a theatre practitioner with the same condition as you, and coincidentally was in the same dressing room as you when they were discussing it.
And maybe we could make some theatre about it?
Maybe.
So,
Oh, wow.
if we want to build awareness, we got to think big impact statements. We can have a movement like movement for us ladies. Huh? I'm thinking kids out for PCOS. We're going to worry about shaving and let our underarm garden grow for a month. The motto could be let it grow. Venus in fur. I can't tell if it will become serious. No, it's not being bigger in the UK. It's got hundreds for August and the funds raised went to a PCOS charity.
How come every other year movement gets included in this?
Oh, you know they're saying that it's not very empowering to let the kids go out. I thought it might be keen to try it because, you always complain they didn't shave a lot.
Okay, well, I would rather be a bad feminist than a hairy feminist. It's a no for me. Next.
Okay, second idea is if we want to go the angry, woke route, like if we want to be edgy, we could hold up a sign outside the Ministry of Health.
I'm not visiting you in jail.
Okay, we can go to Hawking Park and have an angry but legal protest.
Okay, what exactly are we going to say?
I haven't thought of specifics yet, but I'm sure it's something to get angry about.
Next idea.
Okay. Third idea is more traditional. We could have a fundraising mix. I'm thinking we could make vagina-shaped cookies and jam. And if you want to do a bundle thing, we could have ugly balls. Get it?
It's actually the most feasible idea of the lot.
Yeah, really.
There were honestly a lot of similarities between Shannon and I that we found out through coincidence.
Coincidence 1! We were actually in the same primary school, secondary school, and junior college, but never talked to each other until we were much older.
We were even in the exact same form class in junior college.
And we
Eto!
had the same literature teacher.
Sanjay Matthew!
Coincidence 2.
We didn't realize our shared love of anime and manga until we were well into our 20s.
We even watched the same series growing up, Shaman King and Bleach.
And even though we had different favorite anime boys from the series, and for the record, mine are hotter.
Yeah.
Lame, they look so weird, they got long hair.
So
They look
cute.
like my dad.
Don't put that image in my head, Ken.
Yes, even though we had different favorite anime boys, we still bonded belting over the same theme songs.
Kimi ni todoke no the lights.
And finally, coincidence 3. We didn't realize we both had PCOS until 2018. We were working on a show together called The Old Women and the Ox. I played a troubled woman because I'm renowned for my crying face.
And I played her mother at 24 years old. Because if I lower my voice and walk very slowly, I have boomer energy.
Wow.
It was playing at this theatre called the Gateway Arts Theatre. The theatre is owned by a church, and the church Wi-Fi blocked most gaming apps.
Meaning I couldn't play Pokemon Go.
Oppression!
Yeah.
That means we had to spend our time making small talk in the dressing room.
Oh no.
And one day, I overheard Shannon saying that she had this condition which meant she couldn't have kids. And in hindsight, to make the conclusion that she had PCOS just from that one little tidbit was pretty wild. But I turned to her and I said,
Do you also have PCOS? And she was the first person I knew who also had it.
and from there, a sisterhood was formed.
A sisterhood.
And finally, I found a fellow young person who knew what it meant to live dangerously.
Because every insurance company thinks our PCOS makes us way too risky to give us life insurance at a price a young theatre maker can afford.
So, if we happen to lose a limb,
That's good!
good luck, I guess.
And
Actually,
Furthermore, we were both young theatre makers in our 20s, just finding our way around the industry.
so do we bond over our experience as actors with PCOS in this church that banned gaming ads because that's not what Jesus would have wanted?
Oh, you bet.
And are we now going to share with you our experiences through the power of laughter? If not, we'll cry.
Oh, you bet. By the power of theatre! Ow. I've got a side crack. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm out. Okay, thanks. You want anything from the pantry?
Whatever lah.
Okay, okay. Yours is in the lab body bag. Yeah. You what is it?
No lah. I cannot.
Can lah, you brought in my formula, right?
Oh yeah. That means I can take 4.
Ah, right. With controlled sugar absorption, there's nothing we can't do.
Absorb
this, bitch! Hey, Jiba, I give you one already. Oh, it's I bought. Next time,
One for now, one for now, one for later.
next time you buy,
I need the sugar lah.
okay, then you buy or say next time.
Eh, what should I lah?
Yes. Please don't let Adib know you don't know. He will scold you.
Ah,
Hmm.
what should I lah?
I don't mind. Cause I can ask a lot of invasive questions, right?
No lah, I mean being on it lah, bodoh.
Hmm. It's okay lah, as long as people aren't rude.
I mean like rude because they ask you questions like how you memorize so many lines.
No, that's okay.
Oh, like like the time somebody asked, is theater real?
God, don't remind me. Dialectical materialism says theatre is real. Go read a book. No lah. It's more like, you know sometimes right, people they say things in social dialogue where you're like, that should have been an inside thought. You should have kept that to yourself.
Yeah. Actors are like, theaters, right? It's kind of natural that people say rude things to us.
And how do you feel about that?
I hate it. I ask you what? Do you think typecasting is rude?
Yep.
Why?
Okay lah, let me try and answer this in a very fun and snappy manner.
Okay.
So, picture a woman young woman, right, in her 20s. Loves animals, loves a boyfriend, going to BTO soon. I didn't give you any physical or racial descriptors, right? But did you picture a skinny Chinese woman with brown hair, brown eyes, that shot of his lady bob cut? She wears a love bonito or beyond the vibe.
Hater.
Likes eating birds of paradise gelato.
Yeah, okay, I get it. So, what's your type class?
Yee, that's such an acting school question, sia. We did a whole exercise about that at level 2.
Ugh, sounds scary.
Yeah, it was. So we had to decide, right, for each other. One type class that was ours, like us, and then one that was our total opposite.
Okay.
Right? So when it came to the type class that was similar to mine, a lot of people said, the funny best friend. Yeah, the funny girl.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then when it came to my opposite, people say things like calm woman, low energy person.
Okay.
Someone said stoner because we were always very bouncy one. Then the acting teacher, he took like a deep breath and he was like, what about the woman that everybody wants? I mean, I get it lah. You fair, you balding, how to seduce Jun Jie from finance.
God, I hate that for you. Dude, I wouldn't even know what to say to that. Should I be glad I didn't go acting school?
Maybe.
Actually, kind of want to know it. Do I? I don't know. I think I know.
This kind of thing don't need go acting school lah. I do for you.
Where?
Okay, so I would say the one that's similar to you, also Stucky best friend. Really? Yeah, you got very aggressive energy, what?
I'm not aggressive. I just
Hey!
have toner issue lah.
You just hit me with a pillow. Okay, you keep playing. That sounds like a lot of unaddressed anger issues that we have me. Okay, moving on. Your opposite, ah? What? I guess I'll give you someone very like demure or like ingenue like that.
Damn.
What would you say?
I don't know. I think my typecast is like man. Cause you know like how there's like a lot of girls in drama, not men. So I'll be the man lor.
Yeah, lah, me too. When you go girls' school and you got deep voice, you always complain to play the dad one.
Dude, did I ever tell you that my first ever role in a theatre show was to play a romantic male lead, and I had to share the role with an actual guy, and apparently I had more chemistry with the girl. Oh, like the time I did the same audition as this guy, we both did the same role, but I got the role because I was manlier.
I can see that.
I think my opposite would be. Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that my acting teacher said that I need to learn how to be more fair. No, I'm not gonna get more roles. And this film director said that I would never ever be a romantic female lead because I don't have the look. But yeah, lah, you know, like my body is naturally. It's my nickname Shen Sub, you know. Ow! So sad, huh? Typecasting just gives us an existential crisis.
Yeah. I mean, very apparent once you look at our CVs, what? Oh, mine is a double major in old women and myself.
Yeah. Mine is a major in emotional butch lesbians and men with a minor in creatures, big or small, and full-blown 4-year MMA with distinction in crying women.
I'll tell you a secret.
Wow.
Honestly, my biggest wish, right, girl called Catherine, and she was in love with this Italian man called Rodolfo. And then like by the end, she was like crying and telling Rodolfo that she loves him and she wants him to teach her what love is. Yeah, and I'll never forget what the teacher said at the end of it, you know. He said that he didn't even take notes because he was just so engrossed in watching the acting, and that's how good I was. And coming from a crusty old white man, you know, that means something.
Possibly a Russian.
No, girl, it was Arthur Miller. It's View from the Bridge. It's a classic.
Sorry lah, uncultured swine.
Hey, actually, I did get a chance to do something like that recently. I played a bunch of like shallow ex-girlfriends to this really hot dude. Fadil! You know Fadil?
You're in gym box.
Oh my god, and coincidentally, right, this was a guy who had played my son in my theater debut. And then 5 years later, I'm playing his shallow girlfriend. And sorry to set feminism 10 years back, but I loved every minute of it.
Wait, but who wrote it?
Oh, do you know Isaac Lim Hao?
Isaac! Bro, Isaac Lim Chee
Ow,
Oh my god!
Keep it.
I'm gonna tell you, he once wrote this role where there's like this super bimbo influencer kind, you know the kind that goes
Oh.
guys me to play!
Oh my god.
It was so new and so nice. Yeah.
Damn. Isaac Lim Hao, Breaking Barriers.
Damn.
But how do you even begin to tell people these things? That once upon a time, all you really wanted to be was a girl who was allowed to fall in love.
You don't. You're not.
Yeah. Yeah. If one day I woke up and I didn't have PCOS, I would be an absolutely basic bitch. I would drink Java chip frappuccino every single day. Allow myself to have a slice of cake every day of my birthday month. I would live, laugh, love on sugar, and die without having understood guilt or shame. I would wear my heart on my wrist, but only Tom Ford's black orchid. I would have a small, tinkling laugh, my small hands and small feet, carrying a bag full of hopes and dreams, being mysterious in a way men find women they don't know mysterious, like sirens luring you out to sea with their hoods and their eyes. People will call me cool. I'm a cool girl. Cool girl is hot. Cool girl is fun. Cool girl is game. She is spontaneous. She lives in the moment. She is energy. She is life. She is a ba-ba-boom vivaciousness to be experienced. When I was younger, I was told that I had man hands and man feet. And so schoolmates would hold hands with me to know what holding hands with a man felt like. I was told I had such a manly countenance that I outmanned the man at my audition. But I was told that if I really wanted to succeed in this industry, it doesn't matter what I do in my personal life, I had to be a woman. I say, but I am a woman. No, No. A woman. Like the female leads you see on stage. A romantic interest. An object of desire. Whose face would launch 1,000 ships. That men would burn the world for you. That's where all the real roles are at. I'm an actor. The body, though broken, is my instrument. I can whip it to my will. I can shape it to any form. So I learned to be a woman. Woman. It's okay. We're all born with no knowledge. I can start again. So I learned. I learned to make magic with no makeup. I grew my hair out and stopped shopping at the boys section. I wore red, so psychology was on my side. I traded out Hawaiianas for heels and wore them until my feet bled. I threw out strong opinions for mild comments. I bought my first handbag. I changed my laugh. No more loud guffaws. Laugh that titters and giggles. I made a friend watch Suits episode 10 kiss between Mike Ross and Rachel Zane and said, "Men feel like that," and practice kissing with him so I wouldn't kiss like a goat on film. I lost my virginity to a man I met online, so if I had to do sex scenes, I would know what to do with my hands. Not that I'm a deep believer in the method, but any research helps. The true test was to go on dates with random men and have them like me enough to ask me out on a second date. Because that means when they see me, they don't see a lesbian or a rat, but a woman. I was successful, I suppose. One man said that he couldn't get enough of me because he couldn't figure me out. But I never saw any of them again. It was too tiring to constantly pretend. I did keep my look, my brain refreshed, but I let myself be myself. And about 5 people have told me that men would find me attractive if I didn't open my mouth. But in real life, I stopped dating because I sold myself a lie. And I don't know if I can go back. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I wasn't the way I was, I would do so much more. So I let myself be, and I let my dreams lie.
If one day I woke up and didn't have PCOS, I'll put on my ballet flats and spin. Never saw myself enjoying dance. Never knew how much I enjoyed it until much later in life. Never thought I had permission to like it. Couldn't picture myself in leotards. Thought I waste money ripping even the largest ballet tights. Developed my voice. Because I didn't look right dancing. No way I could be an actor on TV. I didn't look the part. I developed my voice instead. They wouldn't have to see me. I was picked to be one of the students from drama club to go for extra dance classes. I didn't understand. I told all my friends I didn't understand. What did the teacher see in me? But deep down, I think I knew. I knew I really enjoyed it. But the train never went anywhere. I was always the woman standing at the back who wouldn't dance, commanding the stage with her voice. I don't look right. I couldn't keep up. I didn't look right. I didn't blend in. There was a dancing game at the arcade. People took unsolicited videos of me because I looked strange the way I courage instead. During acting school auditions, musical theatre teacher told me I had talent but I had to lose weight. He told me it was so simple, just cut out sugar. I wish he just told me I had been shit at dance. He'd finally give up that dream. Rejection letter in the mail a few weeks later. I got into another acting school program. He just told me I had to move my body and the power to surprise people, to inspire others. So moved. My class pitied me. Poor girl, so unfit. She can't do the Indian martial arts, she can't climb the mountain. She could move her body to music but can't embody the physical theatre that matters. Instead, I let her be the eloquent woman commanding the stage with her voice. Final year, we were asked to do Samuel Beckett's Act Without Words. Irish director said my physicality was beautiful. How could I believe her? Can't I just stand and speak the piece, say long, beautiful words, command the stage with my voice? Don't take my voice, it's all I have. Don't leave me on stage with just my body. I don't look right, I don't have clean lines, they are too obscured by my stretch marks, my grayed out skin. But teachers told me I had to move. Acting school was about moving, so I move, I push, I exert, move. One teacher almost failed me because I didn't look right. Why do I fucking try? Did a musical where I didn't get asked to dance. Stood in the corner learning the steps. The hot, muscle choreographer made others learn. I could do it. I could memorize it. I could move. I could move. But I was meant to be the eloquent old woman. I would just command the stage with my voice. I told the director that I want my dancing to get good enough so that one day in another musical perhaps he'll let me dance. He stares at me blankly and says, okay. Why do I fucking try? Did dance exams to get formal training after graduation. I wear the black dotard that grabs at my skin. The black XXL pants that slide down my belly show off my butt crack, that's hot. Waste money when the louder size of ladies grip the moment I do the splits. I don't look right in this uniform. Passed my first exam. I failed my second. I didn't have enough technique, my lines weren't clean enough. Teachers assured me I would pass as long as I knew the steps. I knew the steps. I could do it. I could memorize it. So I moved. But my arms were not far away enough from my ribs. My ankles were not high above enough from the ground. My jumps are not high enough. I knew the steps, but it didn't look like I did. I didn't look right. Why do I fucking try? It's not like I could be a proper dancer. I don't look right. I do jazz. I do K-pop. I do wacky. I want to move. I hate wanting this. I hate loving something that I don't look right doing. Why did I learn a form of dance technique that emphasizes legs and develop it in my bronze-te? It can never look right. Why did I learn a form of freestyle that emphasizes arm movement? My twirls, my lines, it can never look right. It never did. It never will. Why do I fucking try?
弾け飛ぶインズメロディー殺せぎない泣きじゃいつも everything my everything. Sakimi to boku de tonight.
And suddenly we were in the dressing room in Gateway,
Where we didn't have Pokemon Go but each other.
where we could give voice to those thoughts again,
Where we could understand.
where we could forge a sisterhood together.
We could make a show about it.
We would call it Lotus Root Support Group, named after the mutual support we gave each other through the understanding of our ovaries.
What could go wrong?
Ah!
You need help?
Yes, 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 yes.
It is 2021.
An article discussing the vulnerabilities of people with PCOS to COVID-19 sends me into a spiral of paranoia. I sent the article to Miriam.
And at the same time, the National Arts Council releases a grant meant to aid self-employed people during the COVID-19 pandemic. I tell Shannon, now's as good a time as any to do that PCOS show you'd always been talking about.
We managed to get a good amount of money, and the rehearsal process for a Lotus Root Support Group began.
Ha 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 ha! Wish I could tell you things were easy though. Like I said at the start, things got tough.
We fought a lot. We realized that for all of sisterhood solidarity, we were actually quite different. Like, we had different food choices.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Let's not rewrite history here. I think you mean your extreme diets.
It's not extreme, it's perfectly reasonable.
You make graphs, you make pie charts about your weight loss, your weight gain. You're proud of it too.
I was conducting an experiment, I stand by it. I did a lot of research. I was unemployed, I did a lot of research.
Yep, that's what a lot of people who go on extreme diets say, that they did a lot of research. And if you did so much research, you will know that the prevailing consensus is diets don't work.
I see what you eat, and you can make your own choices, okay? I didn't say anything.
And how's that a prize? You not saying anything just meant that you were thinking things, judging things about the food that I was choosing to eat.
Can you just leave it alone? I thought it, but I kept it in my head, okay? How do you think it makes me feel, okay? Because I'm trying so hard to fix my body.
From being what, Shannon?
Okay, I am really trying my best. Okay, can't you just see that?
From being what? Your best to be what, Shannon? Better than a fat person?
Yeah, okay, I don't want to be fat, alright? More power to you then. Embracing your body, but why can't you just be okay that I don't want it?
Because it sucks, Shannon. It sucks that I had to go into rehearsal and constantly hear about all your weight loss and all the graphs you made about them, and how you'd rather do that than have a body like mine.
You know, Miriam, have you considered that you were also making me feel like shit every day? You looked at me with disgust and how it's telling me every single time I saw you that I have disordered eating supposed to be helpful. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? And for what? You think corn at McDonald's? You know, I don't even know why I felt like I had to prove something to you, but you wouldn't even let me take your fries.
You think this is about some fucking corn? You think me saying all this was about you choosing to eat McDonald's corn and not about you working so hard, working out until you threw up? What are you doing?
You know, for somebody who says she champions body autonomy, why can't you just let me make my own fucking choices, okay? Because I made my choice.
Okay, you know what else you chose? You know what else you chose? To substitute your McDonald's fries for corn. You want fries so much? Here, have some.
Didn't want all the fries, okay? I just wanted some. Why can't you just let me have some fries? Huh?
Because it is a sucker brand of shitty to go and say, oh, I cannot have fries. It's too many calories. And then go and take my fries. You can't have your starch and eat it too. That's what I got the fun potato wrap in the original version. And all you got was a crying monologue on a spin bike.
And how? What? Damn fair, huh? Somebody said was supposed to give us opportunities outside our time pass, and all I got was another crying woman. You know what's the point of me suffering, trying to create jobs for us, and all I got was to just get another crying woman on the spin bike. I deserve some potatoes. I deserve some fries. What's the point of even doing this show? It's gonna cause so much grief with you. And suddenly it was like everything I was doing inside and outside the rehearsal room was wrong. Like even during the dance we had, I couldn't get the steps or the hit gyrations
In
right.
which I kept telling you that you were fine. And all you had to do was let go.
Why couldn't you see that I was trying? I was trying my best. Why couldn't you see that I was struggling? I thought you had PCOS too. Don't you know what it's like to be a prisoner in your own body?
And why did you keep seeing me as this being who had transcended shame, whose dance came so easily to her? Don't you see that shame still seeps into every single thing I do? I thought you had PCOS too. Don't you know what it's like to be imprisoned by all these thoughts no matter how hard you try to get over them? Hey. So fuck lah. How are we gonna tell the audience how we made up?
Actually, remember or not?
Yeah, I do. But I also don't know how to say lah. It's very awkward what. The both of us very avoidant people. So actually our fight not this explosive one. We just complain to the producer in private.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, very weird lah. You know, even all the other famous fights in Singapore theatre, they don't become friends. They're not friends anymore. What? They never work together anymore.
Yeah, like and
Yeah, that one damn bad. But at least it was just the two of them. Remember when and fought, and then they roped in and it got so fucking messy.
yeah, that's actually a bit the same as
They fought ah!
you know it, you know this whole big incident when
So intense one ah.
yeah, theater people mah.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
So are we friends now? Because I eat fries.
Girl, no. I mean, yes, you eat fries, but remember that time when you were saying, oh, let's get a costume sponsor for this show. Love Bonito. And I had to be like, girl, that pants do not fit me. And then you still went butt extender sizing, no.
Sorry lah, I didn't know right. You see, we independent production, we don't mind for costume.
Okay. Don't knock my Decathlon shorts, can.
So really, yeah. Well, we just became friends again, like no come to God moment.
I mean, I guess it's more like, I don't know, we never stopped.
Yeah, I guess it feels like it paused and then unpaused.
Yeah. Oh. Actually, I do have some very applicable advice. The caveat is, it's from my evangelical Christian dad.
Bro.
Yeah. So, this was a while back lah, and I was crying to him about friendships,
Yeah.
right? And I was saying that it's so hard because when you and a friend fight, you become so worried that like you don't love them anymore, that you can't love them anymore. And my dad, he just asked me, at the end of the day, do you still wish that person well? Do you still want them to be happy? And I said, yeah, of course I do. And my dad went, see, of course you love them. It's so simple.
Damn. Papa John quite deep, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes evangelical Christians say the correct things.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
So that's like how Jesus put us together at Gateway.
Exactly. Also, fighting when you have PCOS fatigue, damn hard lah.
Yeah. You remember that rehearsal where you pulled your bag and I pulled my grind and then we couldn't walk up the stairs to go toilet.
Yeah. And then we were like pulling at the railing to go to the upstairs toilet. Because our legs don't work like they used to before. Yeah. Also, theatre already so hard now. To go through it alone for what?
Yeah. Who else am I going to talk to about theater shit and anime shit? Hey, you're the only person I karaoke anime songs with there.
Hey, you
are
are special. Woo, 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 woo. You are my special. Hey, we get it lah. one. Hey, but I warn you, your favorite, the Tauren, he has a kid now.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I bet you that Iron Maiden John freaking. It's so weird!
Yeah.
It's so weird!
Yeah.
Who shits them? It's so weird!
I mean, okay lah. At least you get to see Tauren all grown up, right?
What about adult Tauren got long hair?
Anime man with long hair hotter, man. Hey, excuse me, you call my taste anime man damn weird. Who's the one who likes that little boy from Bleach?
Oh my god, please show some respect. You one Thai Taicho, Hitsuga Toshiro. Okay?
Okay. True women of taste know that it's Kuchiki Byakuya and my wife, Jushiro Ukitake. That's where it's at. Hey, we didn't name that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we're friends now, right? Since you let me use your streaming service passwords.
Hey, it's not for free or the Sheraton fries tax, okay?
Okay, can. But we're still boycotting McDonald's, right?
Can.
So KFC, cheese fries, can.
Can.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Hey.
Huh?
Wait. Get.
I
Still
don't
got show.
want. I don't want.
Wait. Can you get out of the seat? I want to. Okay, there is something I want to give to you.
What?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
remember how in the original version of the show,
Yes.
I had a potato wrap and then you had the crying monologue on the spin bike. You felt very unfair, right?
Yes, as per my crying woman stereotype, correct.
So, I just thought,
Yeah.
since, this version, most of us got sad crying monologue,
Uh-huh.
I think it's only fair we share the potato wrap.
Oh my god. Hey.
Oh my god, you heard DJ Spider-Man. This rap is now a duo venture. We're gonna be worshipping some carbohydrates. We're not talking about just any carbs, although special shout out to my bread, my noodles, my rice. No! We're talking about that one special carb. The spot, the tater, the pomme de terre, the quintang, the mailing shoe, or as people like to call it, the potato.
Now, people say that this one goes out to all my carbohydrate homies. We gonna be eating the whole base of the food pyramid tonight. Gonna make critters. Hash brown on the side, get one more with that muffin stack. Then I'll eat them back to back, 190 more, still like check out. Cause that puts taters in my mouth. Mash 'em, bake 'em, add cheese and cream casserole 'em. Whether the chips don't need any dip when taters flavor
Something that always amazes me about Miriam is how hard she works. And I can see her improve every time. Her singing, every time she does it gives me chills. And her dancing always has so much joy, and I wish people saw that. When people look at her, I think they see a certain person. There is a universe within her waiting to be noticed. There are so many facets to her, if only people look. And I know she is full of fear, but what I admire is that she always chooses to go for the things she's scared of, despite her fear. I really hope to one day see her in a musical or a pantomime. People always cast her as an old woman because of her groundedness and deep voice. But there's so much childlike joy in her, so much levity. I want people to one day get to see that.
I wish people knew just how deep Shannon's heart and brain go. The way her wit is unparalleled. How she can think up all these quick from the spot. She says she's a slow writer, but her brain goes at turbo speed. And when she throws her fears away and commits her thoughts to paper, everything she writes blows me away with how visceral it is. And I wish people would embrace that masculine side of Shannon. Because when she stands there, handsome, handsome, she has so much presence, so much natural charisma. And I think of how she could be like that all the time if she wasn't told all her life that it was something abhorrent. And I hope one day she sees what I see. Someone who commands so much with just a look and puffed up chest. An actor who is ready to take the stage once it's given to her.
We thought the grand application form when we push. Okay. See so good. One more for the road.
The show is super.
And then Northern Lights. But
Am I stopping this?
Yes.
Can we?